EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Cleveland Browns Stadium on the shores of Lake Erie. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Cleveland Browns. The veteran Dustin Hopkins has this one teed up, and we are underway here in Cleveland. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. They'll send the tight end in motion. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. He'll get this to the 24, and it's second down. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
But give them credit for a good read right there, because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. And he was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. Rush in. Rush in. Rush in.
Now back to throw. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play. And it'll be a second and long. Purdy now to throw. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll come up on a second and 4 now from the 40-yard line.
Watch out.
Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, after that pickup of a first down, I think some of the defensive guys are going to be looking over their coordinator and saying that was not in the scouting report. That went against every tendency most teams have. You don't usually hand the ball to your big guy in that situation. Sometimes you catch them by surprise.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
You. 44 is the most. 70 Ranger. I'm here all day. 44.
Play action. Now Purdy. This one caught by Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, 36 yards. And the Niners are on the board first here this afternoon.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Moody good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Switch. Hey, 59. Go.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's Watson. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable, usually an excellent target, and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Off of play action, it's Watson. He'll buy some time right. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down.
I know any coach would take 2nd and 3 all day. You think you're in pretty good good shape. Instead, after 2 runs, though, they're at 4th and 1. Didn't pick it up.
Back-to-back 1-yard gains. This defense, the challenge was accepted. Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
3rd and 2, Watson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
He's not going to get me. 955. Tighten up. Tighten up. Hey, watch this.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Kill. 959. Kill. Turn it.
To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. They'll get 34 yards there.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Check pass.
Watson on first down. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11.
Big stop, let's go. 24.
More the motion man. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And into the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Well, it certainly looked to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process there. And what I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league, defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more about how they think so they can be in the right position to be in the right spot, as he was there to pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
Sponge. No.
McCaffrey, he'll try to run it in. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And they turned the pick 6 into a pick 8 with that 2-point conversion.
I love how you upsell. That is outstanding right there. What a big-time play. Big switch in how this game was going, and then they capitalized with a little bit on top.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. The last time, everything looked pretty good except that final play on the pick 6, and now they've got to come right back out here, Charles, and try to pick up the pieces and get things going again.
Yeah, it certainly seems dire, doesn't it? But there is a silver lining, and it is hard to see so soon after that touchdown. But the game plan was definitely working. They were generating offense, had the ball beyond midfield, getting wins on each down against the defense. So they're moving it well. They just have to hang on to it.
As you said, though, probably tough to remember those good things on that last drive when it ended like it did. Moore, the man in motion. Now a first down throw, Watson. That's caught, and again it's Goodwin. And he's got this down to the 35. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
We got three.
Moore, the motion man. They go up the middle with Chubb. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
Here we go. Hey.
Watson, off play action, rolling to his right. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
10. Switch.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Get ready.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
I'm coming.
They run again on first down, Chubb. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. A quick throw to the left flat, and he's got it. Touchdown! Marquise Goodwin, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Browns are able to cut into that deficit. Oh, this is blocked. It's picked up, a live ball here, remember. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way into the end zone, and that's 2 points. Well, you figure with a veteran kicker out there, these extra points almost automatic, but this one turns into 2 points the other way.
And we both know it's hard to put it on him. I think there's a breakdown in the protection, but guess what? It does go against his record.
So after the block PAT, they're ready to kick this one off. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Gets this one to use check. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. Back to throw, Purdy. Slant route connects with Deebo Samuel. And he's brought down. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Here's 2nd and 7.
60 Eagle. Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it. Kill. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Turn it up. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 26 Mike.
Purdy will look to throw again here. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Browns are going to take possession here at their own 33. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
After the interception, here's Watson. Over the middle, Amari Cooper. It's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Reset. 19. 54. Mike 54. I'm coming.
The final shot before the break. Watson. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return. The Browns drive about to get started. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 47 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you'll have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
They run it again with Chubb. He'll take it past the 40 to the 41, second down. They'll try the air now with Watson. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard. Now Chubb running right. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. 64.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
Here's Watson. And that is taken in by Njoku. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
Let's go. Hey, alert 3.
They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. There's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. Now Watson going to change the look here. Now a play fake here on first down. Wide open, Amari Cooper. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Chubb. Going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. They'll try again with Chubb. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Nick Chubb punching it in from a yard away. And the Browns have got it back to within a score.
For as good as Nick Chubb is in the open field, he's every bit as good when they line him up down near the goal line. He's a speed back between the 20s, but a power back down close, and he forces his way into the end zone.
And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll get this to about the 34, a gain of just 3.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Hey, we're going 37's the Mike. Mike 37. Quit talking about it and bring it.
They go play action here. Purdy.
This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield.
And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, let's be honest about the whole thing. When you're looking for a reliable set of hands on third down, the first thought is often not fullback. But that's who they turn to there, and he does a nice job of securing the football and picking up the first down.
And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. 44, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. It's our time, guys. It's our time. Go.
Purdy now to throw off the play action.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Shift. Watch the shift. Check, 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 check. Kill, 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 kill. No street.
In motion goes the tight end.
44 is the mic. 44 is the mic. Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Check 4, check 4. Check 24, check 24. 25, check 25, check 25. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Chef, chef, chef. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got something.
On the quick handoff, it's Juszczyk. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
I don't know about you, partner, but on 2nd and inches, a lot of the times I'm leery about the offensive guys thinking about taking a shot downtown. Instead, they just hand it to the big man and let him rumble forward for a first down.
Watch his slant. Watch his slant. Check, check 43. No, no, no. Off. Check. Check hot route. Hot. Shift. Check.
This is McCaffrey on the give. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard.
Back to you. Kill. Rush in. Rush street. Slam. Hey, check 24. Check 24. Whip. Watch the whip.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. Down right around the 25.
Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Switch it, come on, switch it. Check, 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 check.
Third down, here's McCaffrey. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. He hasn't really had a game to remember, but that conversion right there is something to hang his hat on late.
It certainly is, and in these situations, what you're really looking for is the guy who's not worried about his stats, not worried they didn't get 100 yards in a game, but will make that dirty, gritty run that you have to close the game out, as we just saw there.
44's the mic. 44's the mic.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth.
Wide, get wide. Check, crunch.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Switch.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing.
Pick the edge. Come. Hey, switch gears. Shoot. Hatch it. Under crunch.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And they'll get him down right around the 16.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
SOS. Slam. Watch the twist. Check 37. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. 60 Eagle. Nickel. Tighten up. Hey, watch edge. Check. Hey, smash Bronco. Kill.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he will have a Niners first down, and that ought to be the one that seals the victory. It's a gain of 3 there, and that should be just about all she wrote.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Alert flare. Sponge. No. Bang.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run-pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want it. Hey, check.
Watson to throw.
They'll go screen here to Hunt. And that won't help much. Only a yard on first down. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them, maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
To throw, Watson into the hands of Cooper. And he's going to pick up a first down here as that clock continues to run. So the victory here for San Francisco, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through, and they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.